Alright, John is here and I'm going to talk about how to organize your database diagram. First of all, ChartDB, how to visualize your database in seconds, and I will show again how quickly I'm going to be able to import my Postgres database in 2 steps away. So let's start. I want to bring my database. I'm going to click on Postgres in this example, but we supported other databases as well. Once I click on the Postgres, I'm taking the smart query that is unique to ChartDB, copying it, and then opening Postico in this specific example, pasting the query, running it, getting a JSON, taking the JSON and pasting it into ChartDB. One click away and clicking import, and that's it. I having the database visualized for me. But it's not that organized, and I would love to have it more organized. I want to show you a few different ways that ChartDB is super powerful, how to organize it on the canvas, and that's going to bring us to a better visibility and easier to share with teammates and people that don't know the database. It's going to be so much easier for them to understand after what I'm going to show. So let's start. First of all, how to categorize the database. This is another question that I have. Maybe I know, maybe not, but ChartDB able to help me with that as well. So for me, I'm opening ChartDB once again. I'm going to have 2 different views, and I'll open the same database that I just saved. So Pokemon database, this is the one that I imported. In one tab, I'm going to use the assistant, the AI assistant, that ever like a few different examples over here, but I want him to tell me the categorization, like how to categorize. So I'm going to ask the AI how to categorize those tables. That's going to give me the different categories that maybe is going to be good, and I can decide. But first of all, it's telling me, let's start with the Pokemon data. What I'm going to do with that is I want to organize my diagram. So on the other tab, I'm going to use the Command F, or you have the filtered tables, and I'm going to remove mostly all of the tables. So let's do that. So I'm going to do it here one by one, just to show you how they disappear, but you can do all at once. So let's keep only one on the canvas for now. And let's keep the Pokemon, because this is like the main table. So now we have Pokemon, and I see the ability as well, but only the Pokemon run. So first of all, what I'm going to do is creating Pokemon data area. Area is, think about it as a table group. So I'm going to put all the Pokemon data under the same thing. So Pokemon data. And I'm going to insert into the Pokemon data area the Pokemon. Now I can move it together. And now I can see in the AI telling me base stats, it's another one. So I'm going to open up the base stats and I'll bring it to the area. All right, what else? So Pokemon types and Pokemon ability. So Pokemon ability and Pokemon stats. Pokemon stats. All right, so Pokemon ability, I found it, so I'm taking it. And the other one is Pokemon evaluation and Pokemon evaluation matchup. So Pokemon evaluation matchup and Pokemon evaluation. And I'm gonna bring the same things, and look what happened. I can move all of them together as I told you, and it's simple. So now I have the first category. Let's move to the second category, move data, part of like how the Pokemon moves. But I need there like the Pokemon moves method, and moves. So I'm gonna do another area. I can change the color and call this area to be move data. So let's do it. Move data. And I'm going to change the color just to have a differentiation between them. So move data, and I will start to take like the relevant tables to the move. So instead of here, it should be here. Pokemon move should be another one. All the moves of the table. Awesome. And the last one is move method, that I bring them here. So move method is behind, so I'm going to take it. And I see that it's a little bit like truncated, based on the name is a little bit longer, so I'm able to increase the size of the table. All right, nice. So I have like 2 groups already created. I'll go to the third one. So type data is the another one. Same way, new area. Double click on the new area. Call it type data. Give it a color that is a different color. Let's do it green. This one is a bit just smaller, and I have two tables, types and type efficiency. So types and type efficiency. Awesome. And next one. So he categorized that the AI by the ability, habitat data, and vision data. And each one of them have a one table. So what I'm wondering, like if I want to have them all under the same one, and let's call it other data. And I don't want to have like so many like data types. I think like other data is fine for me for now. So I'm gonna put all the rest under other data and give it a color of, let's do it blue. Awesome. So all the rest gonna be under other data that is not the other data. Let's take them. So this one, the view that we have, this one, this one. I can bring them like to be together closer to what they are connected to. And then it's gonna be more nice on the visualization. I have a Pokemon habitat. And the last one is the ability. And look what happened here. So simply, what happened is now it's much easier for me to understand the connection between the tables, understanding which one relate to type data, which one relate to the move data, which one relate to the Pokemon data, and the rest of the data in the database. I can change the color to be dark mode for a second, just for you to see it a little bit differently, and basically see the connections. So that's how you organize via the filter. You can do Command F to open or Command F to close in app. And the last thing I want to show you in organizing the database is another things that can be very helpful. Once you are organized by area and having the connection and everything, so let's say I want to have a comment on a table. That's going to be on the SQL script in the end. Example, table comments. Or on the field itself. Let's say I want to say that the ID is in meters. So this number we're showing meters. And then once I have like on the Pokemon, I can click and directly go to the table, find it easily, and I can see the small bubble that telling me that there is a comment. And once I am hovering it, I can see that this number is showing by meters. And it's helping me to understand the database even better visually. And that's what ChartDB is here for. Hope you enjoy, and going to talk again on the next episode. Have a good one.